the law of the language of God. You can never operate in the God realm until you master the language of God. There's a way God talks. To live in the God realm, you must talk as God talks. Anybody who does not know how to talk in this kingdom cannot function in this kingdom. Anybody who does not understand how they speak. You know, the Bible said, let no man in Zion say, I'm sick. There's a way they talk in the realm of God. You know why most of us don't operate in the God realm? We violate the law of utterance. We don't know how to talk because that realm responds to what you say. Don't you know that even the salvation that brought you into that realm obeyed the protocol of talking? With the heart you believe unto righteousness, but with the mouth confession is made to salvation. Because spirits respond to what you say. Number one, how does God talk? God speaks the end from the beginning. You'll never catch God talking the beginning at the beginning. This is how God secures his manifestation. Anything God wants animated, God does not speak it as it's progressing. God goes to the end and he talks the end from the beginning so that he secures the whole manifestation. That is why everything happens in God's realm as God plans it. Because when he speaks the end, he secured the entire manifestation. You know the problem with us? We speak what we see. That's why we only possess and secure what we see. But God knows how the realm works. He talks the end from the beginning. Isaiah 46 verse 9. That is how the Bible introduced him. Remember not the former things of old. For I am God and there is none else. I am God. There is none like me. Verse 10. See how he talks. Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. So the reason God speaks the end from the beginning is to secure his manifestation. You'll find a Christian, you ask him, how is he going? He said, oh, small, one step at a time. That's the way of the world. God doesn't talk like that. Of course, it's one step at a time. You won't jump to the end from where you are. But that's not what you say. You are in school, you say, oh, by the mercy of God, the day that we graduate, we will thank God. Which one is the day that we graduate? We are talking when we will take nations. We have graduated already. We are just passing. We have already graduated. We have seen it. Jesus was still doing early phase of ministry when he was talking about the cross. And Peter was rebuking him. Say, get out. Jesus said, get behind me, Satan. He secured it so that he will not change his mind in Gethsemane. So he already spoke the end. Number two, how does God talk? God speaks to see. You see to speak, but God speaks to see. So God can be seeing something. If he doesn't like it, he won't say it. And so long as he doesn't say it, that's not his reality. In Genesis chapter 1, I've told you already, verse 2, if not that Moses was the one writing, you would never have heard darkness. God would never pronounce darkness. It would have been in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And God recreated the earth and said, light be. Look at you. It was Moses that said there was darkness and the Spirit of God was moving upon the face of the deep. God never uttered that. When God wanted to speak, well, all of us are aware of darkness, light be. And when God spoke, God saw it that it was good. Why didn't he see the darkness? That's not what he wants to create. That realm you say to see. Those who don't live in that realm, they see to say. That's why he wakes up and says, I don't know, there's a tumor here. Oh God, may God help us. May he help you. But you who know how the realm works, even though there's a tumor there, you don't deny the presence of the tumor, but you tell yourself, by his stripes I'm healed. I live in divine health. No tumor survives in my body. You say what you want to see. Number 3, how does God speak? He calls those things that be not as though they were. Imagine, I don't have a job. And I'm talking like somebody who is a CEO. My company will employ 30 people in the first 3 months. And you are like, okay, what's the name of the company? Light of the World International Company. Where is it located? In Guarimpa. Where can I see it? I will invite you when the time is right. You show up. My first son is John. My first son is Moses. And they say, really? Your first son is Moses? Yes. Where is he? I will show you when you are around. He called those things that be not as though they were. This is how we animate the God realm. Romans 4:17, as it is written. What would have been the right grammar? I will make you. a father of what? Many nations. But how did God speak? I have made thee a father of many nations. You are the one who wants to kill yourself with I will, I will. In the realm of God, it's not I will, it's I have. He calleth those things that be not as though they were. Number 4, how does God speak? God does not just speak, he names things. Because anything you name, you animate. So God did not just say to Abraham, I have made thee a father of nations. If you actually go to Genesis 17 verse 3, you are going to see how God really put it. God actually named him after that order. So God doesn't just speak those things that be not as though they were. He named them. Verse 5, Genesis 17. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations I have made thee. So he didn't just call those things that be not as those they were. He named it. Because anything you don't name, you can't animate. Number 5, how does God speak? God speaks thanksgiving before the manifestation. He doesn't wait to see the result before thanking or celebrating. Mark 11:24. It says, whatsoever ye desire. It says, when ye pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. When the Bible was saying, and God saw it and it was good, there was nothing. But when God said it, God believed it had already happened. And so all the responses that God would have had, he had them before they manifested. On Wednesday, Apostle Lawal was teaching us these things. See, some of you are expecting children, but you are waiting to celebrate when the child comes. If it is God, he starts celebrating the moment he declares, I have a child. And it will be so real to him that when the child eventually comes, there will be no more celebration because he has already celebrated. That's how they operate in the God realm. So there is called the law of utterance. We don't talk anyhow there. If you will operate in that realm, you don't have the right to talk anyhow. You talk the end from the beginning. You talk what you want to see in order to see them. You call those things that be not as though they were. That's how you talk. There is a law that governs talking. You name things to animate them, and you celebrate what you have declared, even when it has not yet manifested.